ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्री राधे
श्री राधे
जय श्री
राधे
श्री राधे जय श्री।
This is everything I got from my Guru Kripa. So that's the reason I kept it the name. So everybody know the sloka. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tashmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om Tat Shat. Okay, so we are starting from, this is Guru Pranam. Guru Pranam is our Jagat Guru Prabhupada. So that is the thing. Prabhupada actually, my Gurudev is his disciple. So Prabhupada is like, we can't touch him because now, but we can sing his song. And he's everybody knows Prabhupada, I think. He's a founder of Acharya in ISKCON. So we are singing about Prabhupada first.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to the second annual Guru Kripa Music Academy Student Night. So tonight we'll start off with Sairam, and all of the students will start off by singing Guru Pranam, Jai Radha Madhava, and the Maha Mantra. I hope everyone can follow along. So everyone just, when he's done, everyone can repeat after him. Encourage him. Son, vice Saturn. Everyone give him a hand. So next we'll be having a sloka by Ayukta Sri Ganesh, our little 5-year-old star.
Come here, you got this one.
So, what verse are you gonna do? What sloka?
Krishna Karna Sindhe.
Okay.
No, mother said different. You can stand. Stand. Yeah. Oh my God. Is that okay? Standing is okay or no? Sitting is okay. Tell me.
Standing.
Okay. So don't touch.
Don't pull it.
Please don't touch. Okay. Okay. Is that okay for you? Okay. No, don't do anything. Because I'm not good, huh? Okay. Now
Ishvara Parama Krishna सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादरादर गोविंदा सर्व कारण कारणम हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा कविका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये पंचकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः.
So you are not doing Namo Namo. So your obeisances to all Vaishnava. This is the meaning. So you have to obeisances. You are not doing. So how can you learn? Okay? Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Didn't she do a great job? Give her another round of applause. So next we'll have Sapna perform. She's all excited. She'll be doing Jakajana Mohana.
Krishna
Where's your paper?
That was my paper. I think Satna did an excellent job, so we'll give her a round of applause. She was really nervous, but she practiced really hard. So next, we have Amrita, who will be singing Durdeshi Se Rakal Cheli.
This Bengali.
It's a Bengali song. So, Amrita?
So everybody knows.
Amrita did a fabulous job. So give her a round of applause. And thank you, Ajay, for stepping in.
No problem.
Yeah.
So does anyone want to hear a joke? Yeah? We have only one person?
Okay, fine.
So it'll be a bad joke now. Okay, so why was 6 afraid of 7?
Oh.
Because 7, 8, 9. Okay. So no one laughed at my joke. Anyway, so next up we have Prem, and he will be singing Jai Shiva Shankar. So, next we have Rag Bhairav, and it will be performed by 4 lovely students, Divya, Satna, Sairam, and me. So you can see how lovely we are.
Ah
So, since there was 4 of us, bigger round of applause this time. Divya.
Wait, can I just come over? Whoever it's not me.
Divya's gonna play again. She's very talented anyways. So she'll be playing Deva 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 Krishna.
Deva Deva
everyone knows what I'm talking about when I say she's talented. So give her another round of applause. So do any of the parents want to try? No? Okay. So next we have Jairam, our talented, top student. He'll be singing next. He'll be playing Suno Nat and Bolo Bai.
सुननाट रज अब मेरी मैं शरण परा प्रभु तेरी सुननाट रज अब मेरी मैं शरण परा प्रभु तेरी सुननाट रज अब मेरी मैं शरण परा प्रभु तेरी कृपालु प्रभु करुपारा ब्रह्मानंद नहीं मैं शरण पड़ा प्रभु तेरी सुनना तेरज अब मेरी मैं शरण पड़ा प्रभु तेरी सुनना 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 तेरज अब मेरी मैं शरण पड़ा प्रभु तेरी सुनना तेरज अब मेरी मैं शरण पड़ा प्रभु तेरी।
One more.
भोर भई अब जागो भोर भई अब जागो भोर भई अब जागो मैं भोर भई अब जागो जागो भोर भई अब जागो मैं भोर भई अब जागो जागो भक्त खड़े हैं द्वार पे तेरे भक्त खड़े हैं द्वार पे तेरे अब निधा को त्यागो भोर भई अब जागो भोर भई अब जागो जागो सर पे लाल चुनरिया आ गई शानी कल रब करते हैं सब पंछी बोले दीवानी मंद मंद सुन घर बिखेरे पवन हिलोराया जाग भी जाओ भोले बाबा तुमने जगाने आया जागो भोर भई अब जागो भोले भोर भई अब जागो जागो भोग लगाने किया है बेला देखो बीत न जाए उठ बैठों के सूर्य देवता अब आएंगे आए कब जागोगे ना जाने कब आरती वंदन होगा कब हम धूप दीप करेंगे कब देखेंगे तेरी शोभा भोरे भोर भई अब जागो भोले भोर भई अब जागो जागो तुम भक्त जनों को मुँह मांगा भर दोगे। जैसे बावला होगे जिसके तुम पूर्ण कर दोगे। बोले बोर भई अब जागो, बोले बोर भई अब जागो जागो, बोर भई अब जागो, बोले बोर भई अब जागो जागो। भक्त खड़े हैं द्वार पे तेरे, भक्त खड़े हैं द्वार पे तेरे। अब निद्रा को त्यागो, बोल भई अब जागो, बोलो बोल भई अब जागो जागो, बोल भई अब जागो, बोलो बोल भई अब जागो जागो।
Next, we will have Kripa, and she's going to do the Hare Krishna mantra.
And today it's a sad news. Everybody knows Keshav, small Keshav in temple. He lost his sister, so we can, for the reason we can sing this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So please join. Keshav's sister, Aparna Sharma. She left us from this material world. Actually, she was suffering from the cancer. Anyway, it's very sad news. But we can, only we can pray to the Lord. Otherwise, we can't do anything. So Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the only way, Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam Kevalam, Kalau Nastaiva Nastaiva Gati Ananta. Okay? So without Hare Krishna Mahamantra we can't.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
So I guess I'm going to ask you guys for a round of applause. So now we're going to have a class led by His Holiness Ananda Garanga Das. He gives excellent classes. Even if he'll deny it, I think he gives excellent classes. So please.
Hare Krishna. It's extremely tough act to follow after the wonderful performance of all the youngsters. Let's give them a warm round of applause to all the youngsters who participated. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Before I attempt to say a few words, I would seek the blessings of all the assembled Vaishnavas who have gathered here. Without your blessings, I will not be able to speak anything. So I would like to seek the blessings of all the assembled Vaishnavas. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. And we'll also like to start today's class by singing the invocation prayers, where we offer our prayers to Lord Shri Krishna, Srimati Radharani, Panchatattva, and everyone in our parampara. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmelitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kathamayam Dadanti Swapatantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapata Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagagana Raghunathanvitam तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितां श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदां सगगनललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगे राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. It's an honor and privilege to be amongst all of you, and all the devotees who participated today, the effulgent devotees, are very, very special devotees. And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Mother Subhadra for spending countless hours in training these youngsters into these wonderful devotional activities. Most of us know that Lord Shri Krishna is the Bhagavan, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And many of us have realized that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So now the question is, how do we know that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead? So one is, all the Vedic literatures have been penned down by the literary incarnation of God, and who is Vyasadeva. He is the literary incarnation of Lord. So it means that the Lord himself has written about the Lord. So it is Amala Puran. So there is no mistake in that. And out of all the Vedic literatures, Srimad Bhagavatam is considered to be the ripened fruit of the Vedic tree of knowledge. So when we have a tree, when we take the ripe fruit from there and when we eat it, that means we are eating the essence of the whole tree. So in the same way, if according to Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the ripened fruit of the Vedic tree of knowledge, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is Lord Shri Krishna. And also, Vyasadev's father is Parashar Muni, and he is given us the definition of who God is. Because if we do not know how to define a God and what are the characteristics or the criteria of a person who fits into this title of God, then anybody can claim to be a God. So that is why this definition of who is God was given by Parashar Muni according to the Vedic literature. Because if we are unable to do something, and if someone else is able to do that, it doesn't mean that that person is God. So we may not know how to fix our car, and if somebody fixes our car in an amazing way, it doesn't mean that that person is God. So the definition of God is given by Parashar Muni. One who has all these 6 opulences in full. So 6 opulences should be in full for anybody to claim that they are God or Bhagavan. And the 6 opulences or the characteristics are wealth, strength, fame, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation. So these are the 6 characteristics. If anyone can fulfill these 6 characteristics in full, somebody may be beautiful, but they may not be knowledgeable, they may not be wealthy, and their beauty is also very infinitesimal. So anyone who fits into all these characteristics, who fulfills all these opulences in full, that person is Supreme Personality of Godhead or Bhagavan. And it has been proved beyond doubt based on the Vedic literature that Lord Krishna has all these 6 opulences in full. So first is wealth. So from the Vedic literatures, we get to know Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo Matta Sarva Pravartate. Here it is said Lord Krishna is the originator of everything, all the material world and all the spiritual world. So we may own a house, we may own 2 houses, but we do not own all the houses in Toronto or Ontario or Canada or North America or the whole world. Not just the houses, but the land and the trees. So only one person owns everything. We may own a house. That doesn't mean that we are the ultimate owner. We are the caretaker of it. Everything belongs to Lord Krishna, and at one point everything is taken away. We may have $1 million, but at the time of us leaving the body, that $1 million will be here, but we'll go without anything. So Lord Krishna is the ultimate owner of everything. That means he's the most wealthiest. All the thousands and thousands of goddesses of fortune, we are all looking for Lakshmi, money. All the goddesses of fortune are serving the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna. So Lord Krishna is Bhoktara Mekkatabasam Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. He is the supreme lord of all the planets and demigods. So he is the most wealthiest person. So he fits into this definition, first part of the definition, wealth. What about strength? Srimad Bhagavatam, the ripened fruit, has got so many wonderful nectarian pastimes of the Lord. Let's take one into consideration. Even before Lord Krishna was 1 week old, he killed Putana. So that was the first demon that was killed by Lord Shri Krishna, and she was 12 miles long. After she was killed, she was 12 miles long, and Krishna was hardly a week when he killed Putana. So during the course of today's class, we'll hear more of those wonderful pastimes. But just to give an example of how Lord Shri Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So wealth, there is no one in comparison to Lord Krishna. Strength, there is no comparison. Wealth, strength, fame. Now fame is actually territorial or temporary. So what does that mean? Territorial or temporary. Somebody may get a Grammy award or Oscar award, but then everybody tends to forget that in couple of years time. Anybody remembers who got the best actor award, a Grammy award 3 years, Oscar award 3 years ago, 2 years ago? We may not remember. So it's temporary. The fame is temporary and also territorial. Territorial means somebody may be a great sportsperson in a different country. For those of you who follow cricket, there is a great cricket player called Sachin Tendulkar in India. But when you go to somebody here in Toronto and tell them about Sachin Tendulkar, they may not know. But in India, everybody knows. Same way, you go to India and talk about Wayne Gretzky. He's great hockey player here, but nobody may know. Hardly anybody will know Wayne Gretzky there. So it's territorial fame, and also it's temporary. They will talk about Tendulkar or Gretzky now, but after many years, they will forget them. So fame is temporary. But Lord Krishna's fame is still glorified by the devotees because they are not covered by ignorance, and with the light of knowledge we are aware of the glorious pastimes of the Lord even after 5,000 years. Krishna's glories are not just heard in this world, but also in the higher planetary system within this universe. We have this 14 planetary system, and also in other material universes. There are countless billions and billions of universes. Krishna's glories are being heard there and recited there, and also in the spiritual world. So there is nobody as famous as Lord Krishna. And it is said, if the sky is the canvas and all the trees are the pens and the ink is from the ocean, still the glories of the Lord cannot be written. So that is the fame of Lord Krishna. So wealth, strength, fame, beauty. The beauty of Lord Krishna is there in all the Vedic literatures. You can see the beautiful picture of Krishna right above Sati Prabhu there. The beautiful blackish blue complexion of Lord Shri Krishna. The sparkling yellow dhoti that Lord Krishna wears. The lotus petal like eyes. The sesame flower like nose. The red bimba fruit like lips. The pomegranate, white pomegranate seed like teeth. So the beautiful explanation of Krishna's description is given in the Vedic literature, especially in Srimad Bhagavatam, and there can be no comparison to the beauty of Lord Krishna. Now somebody may ask, what about Miss World? What about Miss Universe? Again, these are all temporary and territorial. What about the Miss World or Miss Universe from 1930s? Anybody want to see them now? No. So the beauty is also temporary in this material world, but Krishna's beauty is eternal. So wealth, strength, fame, beauty, knowledge. Krishna imparted the knowledge of Vedas to the heart of Lord Brahma directly. So Krishna is knowledgeable in everything, in the Vedic literature, because it is coming from him. Sarvasya chaham ridhisannivishto matta smriti jnanam apohanam cha vedaischa sarver ahameva krit vedavid eva chaham. So through Vedas we'll get to know about Lord Krishna, and Vedas are coming from Lord Krishna. So wealth, strength, fame, beauty, knowledge and renunciation. That's another characteristic of one who should have this opulence in full, and Krishna proved this to be unlimited in him, because when he left Vrindavan to go to Mathura, he left all the gopis, all the gopas, and there was no attachment. He left everybody and he went. And also when Kalyavan is one of the demons, when he was chasing Lord Krishna and he was scolding Lord Krishna because Lord Krishna was going so fast into a cave to extol his devotee Muchukunda, at that time he was scolded by Kalyavan, and Lord Krishna showed his opulence of renunciation. He did not react at all. He renunciated that to give the glory to Muchukunda. Same way Hiranyaksha was scolding Varahadev when he was going, and when he was taking the earth in his tusk, he was being scolded. He proved this renunciation that he had in fullest capacity. So because Lord Krishna fits into this qualifications of who can be God, and these are the 6 opulences that one should have, and nobody fits this other than Lord Sri Krishna. And also Lord Krishna possesses unlimited qualities, but it is characterized into 64 qualities. Lord Krishna has 64 qualities that no one else has. So all the jivas like us do have 50 qualities in minute infinitesimal quantity, and demigods like Lord Brahma has got 55 qualities, and then Lord Narayan has got 60 qualities, and only Lord Krishna has 64 qualities. So that's just an introduction of why Lord Sri Krishna is Bhagavan. Why is he the supreme personality of Godhead? So according to Vedic literatures, according to the definition of who God is, he fits into that, and also he's got the qualities that no one else has. So today we will hear some of the glorious pastimes of the Lord in a slightly different way. Because I was thinking there were a lot of youngsters are there today, so I thought I will have this lecture in a slightly different way. And what is this different way? We'll try to compare the incomparable. So what does that mean? Comparing the incomparable means we are trying to compare the finite with the infinite. Something that can be counted or quantified with that of something that cannot be quantified. So we'll try to see how we can map this together, because in Bhagavad Gita chapters 7, 10 and 15, if you have read that, Lord Krishna is explaining about his opulences through different things in material nature. It says amongst the trees is banyan tree, amongst the bees is lion, amongst the fishes is shark. So it doesn't mean literally that lion is Lord Krishna, but the opulence or the greatness of the lion can be seen, and from that we will know the unknown or unlimited Supreme Lord Krishna. So today we will try to map that. So, but the basic qualification for us to have before we hear any of the pastimes of the Lord is that we should have faith. Faith means it's called Shraddha in Sanskrit. So if we don't have faith, we will not be able to get the desired result when we hear spiritual discourses or pastimes of the Lord. So what is faith or Shraddha? So it's something that is sublime, beyond the sense perception. So if we have to have faith only in things that we can see, only in things that we can hear, only in the things that we can taste and touch, then our faith is also limited. Why? Because our senses are limited. Our senses are imperfect. For example, does anybody know what is going on in the other side of this wall. We cannot see. Our eyes are limited. If you switch off the light, we cannot see what is going on here. And it is also very well known that between 390 nanometers, for those of you who have science as your main subject, between 390 nanometer and 750 nanometer, that's our visible range. That is Vibgyor, from violet to red. So that's our visible range. Anything below the 390 nanometer, which is infrared, or anything that is above 750 nanometers, which is ultraviolet, we will not be able to see. And similarly, what we can hear is also limited. We can only hear between 20 hertz and 20,000 hertz. If it is less than 20 hertz, we cannot. Infrasound, we cannot. But there are other living entities who can hear that. Elephants and whales can hear the infrasound. Similarly, beyond 20,000 hertz is ultrasound. There are dogs, they can hear that frequency. Dolphins and fishes can hear that frequency. Even though living entities have got limitation, some living entities have unique capabilities than other living entities. But all of us have limitation. As human beings or living entities, we do have limitation. So if we have to validate everything based on what we can see or hear or touch or taste, then our faith is also limited. So we have to go beyond the obvious. So what is stated in the Vedic literature, it is said to be Amala Puran. Amala Puran means spotless Puran. And we have to have that Shraddha faith, because it is also a qualification given to us by Lord Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, if one does not have faith in the Vedic literature, they will not have peace in this life or in next life. So faith is very, very important. And we do have faith. In material things, all of us do have faith. For example, we go to a hair salon to cut our hair. At that time, we have faith in the barber. He's not going to stab us with that scissors. We do have that. We take things for granted. He's not going to stab us with that scissors. Similarly, when we are going in the car, we have the faith that the car in the opposite direction is not going to turn and hit us head on. We do have that faith. It's inbuilt. We do have that confidence. Similarly, we know that the sky, we have the faith that the sky is not going to fall down, or the earth or the floor that we are sitting is not going to cave because of the weight. We have some inbuilt, we take things for granted. So that is the bare faith that we should have in the Vedic literature. So we need to dovetail the faith in spiritual understanding of Vedic literature as well. And how can we increase the faith? The seed of faith in our heart can be watered by hearing from others who have faith. So if we have association with others who've got so much faith in the scriptures, then it waters the seed in our heart. So having said that, let's place some of the limited gains from human beings in different fields, and let's align it with the unlimited pastimes of the Lord. So again, for us to know the unknown or unlimited, we'll have to go through by what is known. So many of you, I try to collect some examples of different sporting activity or different games. I know all of us, or some of you may be interested in different games, but let's see if we are all aligned to one. So let's take into account long jump. Everybody has heard about the sport long jump? Yes? No? Long jump, okay. So the greatest feat in long jump is by Jesse Owens. Anybody has heard his name? So Jesse Owens, he jumped 26 feet in long jump. So that's a phenomenal feat by our standards, 26 feet in long jump. This was a record that was there for many, many years. And then came another person and broke it, because anything is temporary in this material world. Then Mike Powell came and he broke that, and he almost jumped 30 feet. 30 feet in long jump, which is again phenomenal. Now let's keep this drop of water and let's compare it with the ocean. And what is the ocean? So Vamanadev, who is a dwarf incarnation of the Lord, he asked for 3 steps of land in his dwarf size to King Bali. And Maharaj Bali said, that's a disgrace for me. I rule the 3 planetary system. You're just asking me 3 steps? It's an insult to me, because I give you 3 steps of land and then you go and beg to someone else. You're a Brahmin. You go and beg someone. It's a disgrace for me. Ask for more. Then Vamanadev said, no, just 3 steps of land is good enough. As a Brahmin, I will have to be self-satisfied. If I'm not satisfied with 3 steps of land, I will not be happy with the entire 3 planetary systems if you give me. Just give me 3 steps of land. So Bali Maharaj agreed. Even though Sukracharya, Bali Maharaj's spiritual master, said, don't give, he agreed. With his right leg, he extended. He went beyond Jesse Owens' record of 27 feet. Then he extended, went over Mike Powell's record of 30 feet. And then he covered the entire lower planetary system. Attala, Vittala, Suttala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, Patala, all the way. He covered in one step with his right leg. And with his left leg, again he covered these 2 records, and then he went Bhuloka, Borloka, Swargaloka, Janaloka, Mahaloka, Tapaloka, all the way to Satyaloka. In 2 steps of land, in 2 steps in his dwarf step, he covered the entire 14 planetary system. Actually, it was not even a long jump, it was just a stretch, and he was able to cover the entire planetary system. So again, we are comparing the infinitesimal with the infinite, so that we understand that the inconceivable potency of the Lord. So that is a little bit with long jump. What about high jump? You've heard about high jump. Who holds the world record in high jump? A person called Janvier Stottlemyre. He's from Cuba. He holds several high jump records. And he jumped almost 9 feet. So that is the world record for high jump. He's a Cuban, Stottlemyre. That is a drop of water. Now let's go to the ocean. Jarasandha was one of the greatest kings, and he was inimical towards the Lord. And at that time, Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram have climbed the Pravarsana mountain. And what did Jarasandha do? He called all his soldiers and put so many firewoods on both sides, or all 4 sides of this Pravarsana mountain, and then he put that on fire. So the whole mountain was ablaze, and Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram jumped from the top of Pravarsana mountain, which was 90 miles in height. So all was the world record here, and Lord Krishna is jumping 90 feet from this top of Pravarsana mountain along with Lord Balaram. What about who's the fastest man on earth? This everybody should know. Anyone else? Krishna, you're right. We are going to get to that. Who's the fastest? Who got? Yes. Wonderful. Give him a warm round of applause. So Usain Bolt is supposed to be the fastest person on earth. You know, he covers 100 meters. He's got the 100-meter record, 200 meters record, 4 by 100 meters record. So he's the fastest person to go from point A to point B. Even before we go to Lord Krishna, as you perfectly said, even before we go to Lord Krishna, the mystic yogis are there. Prabhupada has given us this story many times. They put their head down in Alakananda river in Badrinath. And then instantaneously they are seen in Prayag. Instantaneously. So that's 1,500 kilometers away. Instantaneously they are seen. So they can travel instantaneously many thousands of kilometers. So Usain Bolt's record is good, but then even mystic yogis can beat that record. When we read the pastimes of one of the incarnations of the Lord, and that is Parashuram. And Lord Parashuram was fighting with Kartavir Arjun. Kartavir Arjun has got 1,000 arms, and he was fighting with his army. And at that time, it is said in Srimad Bhagavatam that Lord Parashuram was fighting at the speed of light. Now the speed of light is 187,000 miles per second. So speed of light is 187,000 miles per second. So Lord Parashuram was fighting at that speed, and after some time he picked up some speed. And what was that speed? Can you think of anything that is faster than the speed of light? He started, yes.
Nanoparticles?
Nanoparticles? Anyone else? Yeah?
Mind.
Wonderful, yes. Thank you, both of you were spot on. So the speed of mind is much faster than the speed of light. If you close your eyes and when you think that you are in India, in your relative's house, you're there instantaneously. That's much faster than the speed of light. You're there right away. So Parshuram started fighting at the speed of mind. So initially at the speed of light, which was much slower in comparison to the speed of mind. And Lord Krishna, also when he was chased by this Kalyavan, and we just heard this few minutes ago. So when he was chasing Lord Krishna, he was chasing at unimaginable speeds, and Lord Krishna was always few inches away from him. However fast he was going, Krishna was few inches away. So that is the comparison between, no comparison. We are comparing the incomparable. So Usain Bolt is extremely fast as far as human beings are concerned, but we are talking about unlimited potency of the Lord Krishna. Even like expansion of Lord Krishna, Parsuram can travel at the speed of mind. What about weightlifting? So we can go through some other sports as well. Weightlifting. So weightlifting, the world record is held by a person by the name of Hussein. He's from Iran. So many Iranians are very, very powerful when it comes to weightlifting. And there is a type of weightlifting, it's called clean and jerk. And this is for a category of over 105 kg. So these are big guys who are trying to lift weight. So he lifted 263 kgs. And that's the world record as of now in weightlifting. Now what can you think of Krishna? Is he better than that? Yeah?
How do you lift a mountain?
Wonderful. So Lord Krishna, when he was 7 years old, for 7 nights and 7 days, he lifted Govardhan hill effortlessly. For those of us who've gone on this parikrama, it takes almost the whole day to go around Govardhan hill. And at that time, 5,000 years ago, Govardhan hill was 3 kilometers in height as well. In comparison, Mount Everest is about 8 kilometers in height. So here Govardhan hill is 3 kilometers in height and many, many kilometers in circumference. So it takes a whole day to go. And Krishna, when he was 7 years old, he effortlessly lifted Govardhan hill. Now, it's inconceivable, but from our standpoint, for a right-hander, which hand is weak? Left hand, right? Left hand. And in the left hand, which finger is the weakest? Little finger. So for Krishna, there is no weak finger or weak hand, but from our perspective, for us to understand, he effortlessly lifted this with his left hand in the pinky for 7 nights and 7 days. So Krishna, can anybody compare Krishna with any other mundane weightlifter? It's not only that. We hear from the 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam that there was a mountain called Mandara mountain. And the height of this Mandara mountain is 80,000 miles. You heard that right. 80,000. You just heard about Mount Everest. It's about 8 kilometers in height. But this is in the higher planetary system. So it's not on Earth. It's in the higher planetary system. And Mount Mandara is 80,000 miles in height. And during the churning of ocean of milk, it was brought by demigods and demons, and it fell down, and many of the demigods and demons died. And they prayed to the Lord, and Lord Vishnu, who's again Krishna, comes on Garuda, the carrier, and he effortlessly lifts this Mount Mandara, which is made of gold, pure gold, 80,000 miles height, and it's made of gold. Effortlessly lifts this in one hand and places it on ocean of milk. So weightlifter, can there be any greater weightlifter than Lord Krishna? And also Kurma Avatar, he expands 800,000 miles and he's resting, or the Mount Mandara is resting on his back as the churning rod. So it was on the back of Kurma Avatar, who's an avatar of Lord Krishna. So he's able to withstand this. So the greatest weightlifter of all. And also Varaha Avatar. We know about Varaha Avatar. In his tusk, he carried the whole of earth from the bottom of Garbhodaka ocean. Now earth contains all these heavy Himalaya mountains, all this Pacific Ocean and Atlantic Ocean, all the oceans and buildings and everything. So this was in Satya Yuga. He lifted effortlessly in his tusk the whole of earth. So that is power of Lord Shri Krishna compared to mundane. Again, we are comparing incomparables here, what we know to what we don't know. So through the known, we can get to know the unknown. And then we can move along. What about soccer? Anybody's interested in soccer or football?
Soccer.
So there are wonderful soccer players, Pele and Ronaldo and who else? Many. Messi. So there are wonderful soccer players. They score goals wonderfully well. Beckham, bend it like Beckham, they say he can score goals from so far away. And we talk about football. Last week was Super Bowl, right? On 3rd of February was Super Bowl. And yeah.
I know who won. Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens won. Yeah. So here they have something called as field goal. Again, we are coming to Krishna. We'll just introduce everybody's interest and then we'll bring to Krishna conscious pastime. So here, field goal is very, very popular in football. And the longest field goal that was ever kicked was 63 yards by a person by the name of Sebastian Janikowski. So some of you may know on the back there. You seem to know that. So he kicked 63 yards, and now let's put that into perspective in terms of miles. 63 yards is 0.03 miles. So everybody is remembering that? 0.03 miles. That's the greatest record of somebody kicking something from one place to another place. In Srimad Bhagavatam, we get to know that Lord Vamanadev goes to Sutala planet because that's where he is sending Bali Maharaj. Even Prahlad Maharaj is sent along with Bali Maharaj there, and he is standing there as a gatekeeper, personal gatekeeper for Bali Maharaj. He's standing there as a gatekeeper, and Ravan, who we know from Treta Yuga, the famous or infamous Ravan, he goes to Sutala planet to capture Sutala planet from Bali Maharaj. At that time, the gatekeeper Lord Vamana kicks him with his right toe. So this is in Srimad Bhagavatam. He kicks Ravan with his right toe, and Ravan goes to a distance of 80,000 miles. Again, this 80,000 comes into play. 80,000 miles. So we just talked about 63 yards or 0.03 miles, and here Lord Vamana is kicking Ravan 80,000 miles. So that is the comparison, incomparable comparison. Wrestler. So many of you follow, anybody follows wrestling? I know in India they follow. Here, who's your famous wrestler?
John Cena.
Sorry?
John Cena.
John Cena. Anyone else? Sorry?
The Rock.
The Rock. And then you also have somebody called as Undertaker.
Triple H.
Wonderful. Yeah. So there are so many wonderful wrestlers are there. Steve, Stone Cold, Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes. And Hulk Hogan. Wonderful wrestlers are there. Now these wrestlers captivate our attention as far as living entities or human beings are considered because they are really powerful and strong. But the strongest and the most powerful wrestler of all time is Kamsa. Kamsa his power was supposed to be 10,000 elephants. So not just one elephant. Human being cannot be as strong as elephant. Not just one elephant. His power is 10,000 elephants combined together. He's the greatest and the strongest wrestler of all. And he also had powerful wrestlers with him. And they are Chanara, Mustika. There are so many wrestlers. And Krishna killed two of them with his toe again, and he split them into two, and they fell down. And Kamsa, the strongest of all, 10,000 elephant strong Kamsa, was effortlessly killed by Lord Shri Krishna. So he's the greatest wrestler of all times. Weight puller. So this is a record. In Guinness World of Record, you would have seen somebody pulling a car with a rope tied to the car, and he's got between his teeth and he's pulling. So here there is a record by one person, and his name is Velu Radhakrishnan. So wonderful name, Velu Radhakrishnan. He's from Malaysia, and he has pulled a train 13 feet. So he's pulled a train 13 feet. Now from the 24th chapter of the 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, we hear about an incarnation of the Lord, and it is Matsya Avatar. So this fish avatar, it's a long pastime, but the Lord expanded 8 million miles. Again, this is in Satya Yuga and this is in a different area and place and time. So he expanded 8,000 miles, and when Bhuloka, Borloka and Swargaloka was getting inundated by the waters of devastation, he sent a huge boat and he asked King Satyavrata at that time to put all the living entities on that boat, to put the Saptarishis on the boat, trees on that boat. And during this water of devastation, during the turbulent time, the Lord pulled this huge, humongous boat with all the living entities by tying Vasuki the snake to the horn of fish, Matsya Avatar, and he effortlessly pulled. For any problems that we have, we go to Lord Krishna directly. So there are things that we cannot fix from our limited capability, but Lord Krishna can. Trinavarta was one of the whirlwind demons, and we know about this Hurricane Katrina that struck New Orleans in 2005. Nobody could do anything, but Lord Krishna was able to control Trinavarta. Trinavarta demon was much severe than this Katrina that we know. It was supposed to be a gentle breeze in comparison to this Trinavarta demon, whirlwind demon. So in Bhagavad Gita, we get to know Chanchalani Mana Krishna Pramadita Balavat Ritam. So Lord Krishna is told by Arjun that it is even possible to control the wind, raging wind, but not the mind. But who can control the wind? Katrina, nobody was able to control, but Krishna was able to control Trinavarta. So similarly, Krishna will control the turbulent hurricane that we go through in our life, as well as the mind as well. And also we heard about this Govardhan Leela, where pillars of rain was coming. Brajvasis could not do anything, but Lord Krishna effortlessly lifted the mountain. And then when there was a forest fire, Lord Krishna effortlessly swallowed the fire. And similarly, it is said that the poisonous snakes, our senses are poisonous snakes, and Lord Krishna was able to very easily control the poisonous snake of Kaliya, and he killed effortlessly the poisonous snake of Agasura. And it is also said the mad elephant offense is Vaishnava Aparad, when we offend Vaishnava. So here Lord Krishna effortlessly killed Kuvalayapida, the wild elephant that was 1,000 elephants strong. So Lord Krishna is there at every step for us, and in this age of Kali, Lord Krishna has appeared in the form of his name. So Kali Kale Nama Rupa Krishna Mata Nama Haitya Sarva Jagat Nishta. So in this age of Kali, Lord Krishna has personally appeared in the form of his name, and it is there in this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So again, I thank all the participants who have performed wonderfully well, and we also have a few more participants to perform as well. So let's encourage them, and again, I would like to thank Mother Subhadra once again for organizing this wonderful program today. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So this is a Vaishnava song sung by a famous Vaishnava poet, Govinda Das Kaviraj, and he is instructing his mind to completely devote to Krishna. So I'll just read the meaning. O mind, just worship the lotus feet of the son of Nanda, which make one fearless. Having obtained this rare human birth, cross over this ocean of worldly existence through the association of saintly persons. Both in the day and at night, I remain sleepless, suffering the pains of heat and cold, the wind and the rain. For a fraction of flickering happiness, I have uselessly served wicked and miserly men. What assurance of real happiness is there in all of one's wealth, youthfulness, sons and family members? This life is tottering like a drop of water on a lotus petal. Therefore you should always serve and worship the divine feet of Lord Hari. It is a desire and great longing of Govinda Das to engage himself in the 9 processes of bhakti, namely hearing the glories of the Lord Hari and chanting those glories, constantly remembering Him and offering prayers to Him, serving the Lord's lotus feet, serving the Supreme Lord as a servant, worshipping Him with flowers and incense and so forth, serving Him as a friend, and completely offering the Lord one's very self. So we'll
Putra Parijana
ತಲಮಲ ಕಮಲ ದಲ ಜಲ ಜೀವನ ತಲಮಲ ಭಜಹು ಹರಿ ಪದ ಜಗುರೇ ಮನ ಶ್ರೀನಂದನಂದನ ಅಭಯ ಚರಣ ಶ್ರೀನಂದನಂದನ ಅಭಯ ಚರಣ ಶ್ರವಣ ಕೀರ್ತನ ಸ್ಮರಣ ವಂದನ ಪಾದ ಸೇವಿನ ದಾಸರೇ ಶ್ರವಣ ಕೀರ್ತನ ಸ್ಮರಣ ವಂದನ ಶ್ರವಣ ಕೀರ್ತನ ಸ್ಮರಣ ವಂದನ ಪಾದ ಸೇವಿನ ದಾಸರೇ ಶ್ರವಣ ಕೀರ್ತನ ಸ್ಮರಣ ವಂದನ ಪಾದ ಸೇವನ ದಾಸರೇ पूजना सखी जना आत्मनिवेदन पूजना सखी जना आत्मनिवेदन पूजना सखी जना आत्मनिवेदन पूजना सखी जना आत्मनिवेदन गोविंद दास अभिलाष गोविंद दास अभिलाष जहुरे मन श्रीनंदनंदन अभय चरण जहुरे मन श्रीनंदनंदन अभय जहुरे मन श्रीनंदनंदन अभय चरण Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya 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 Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada.
Koti bring Vaishnavaki Jai. Vancha kalpa tubhyascha kripa sindhu bhayevacha patitanam pavanabhayo vaishnavayo namo namah.
So we are obeisances to all Vaishnavas. Okay? Thank you. Okay, everybody can go there. No? Okay. Thank you, all of you. I want to thank you all for celebrate this student night. Coming to the work my students have accomplished when while in class, like deserves their recognitions, the recognitions, and the parents, especially for encouraging their children to study a bit of heritage from our Indian cultural tradition. Music and important art from that requires support and our continuing efforts to keep it strong. When our Vaishnava community, I hope you will continue enjoy and participating, and we will all benefit from more events such as this. Thank you. Congratulations to my all students and all parents. I can't say to the students, especially I am also nervous. So when you are coming to the stage, my Guruji used to tell that everybody is always nervous. That is the, that should be there. Without nervousness, we can't do it. So it's okay. Nervousness should be there. So I'm not telling anybody that you did wrong, but it's okay. Everybody did, they try their best. So thank you. And so now I'm just giving to them some certificate. Whoever is finished their, they completed the course, which I make 3 years degree course, is actually, Hindi classical Bhatkhand style. So Jairam, you saw Jairam how he did. He is my best student, you can say, because his father mother was put so much effort. They used to come like long from I think Markham, but they used to come. They never miss the class. So anyway, Jairam is already gone, but I can hand it over to his uncle. Please, because Jairam already gone. His uncle's Sati also my student, but she is very busy. So this is Jairam. Thank you, Jairam. And next. No. Shapna, Gitanjali, Shuku. So they are continuing. They didn't finish, but they are putting effort. So that's the good, and their parents also. Thank you. So you can go and check it out. The certificate. This is your certificate. Okay. Amrita Shom. She is also continuing. Sairam Anand. He is also continuing, and their parents also encourage. Every parents are encouraging, so I'm thanking to all parents. Thank you, Sharon. Prem Atreya. He is also continuing. Okay, here. Kunti Singh. She is almost finishing, so I think this summer she will be finished. Because she is a university student. Dibba Jyoti. She is almost finished. She is also a very good student. Okay, Tania. So they just started, but they are very good. Okay. Lakshmi. Ria. Ria is very helpful. You have a nice voice. Manisha. They're all cute. For me, like, I love children. So, give me a hug. Okay, Sachin. Oh my God, Sachin is he did tabla with everybody. So we should give him a big. And now, one small girl, like, she don't deserve, but I think, right? Yeah? What is your name? Say, come. She is so smart. She is only 5 years old, but you deserve something, right? Correct? Yes. So give me a hug first. Yeah. So this is for you. And now you have to say Mahaprasade Govinda, because we are finishing with the ceremony is finished, but we have to have the prasadam, right? Correct? Okay.
Mahaprasade Govinde.
Mahaprasade Govinde.
Namo Brahmane Vaishnave. Swarpa Punya Gatam Rajan. Vishwasane Vijayate. Surya Vidyajal. Choryendra Dageka. Jibe Visha Sahode. Tara Mata Jivate. Lobo Moy Sudamati. Take Chinna Kalin Samsar. Krishna Baradoy Moy. Kori Baraji Vijay. Sat Prasadane Dilabai. Se Anamrita Pavo. Radha Krishna Kurgavo. Premada Kushti Chaitanya Nitai. Janimai Janitai. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Shadvaita Gadadara Sati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
So another student, what is your name? Anavi also joined. So, but see, last moment she came, so I didn't. Sorry for that. But I have something for you and small children. Don't do. And first, line up all children. The pizza party will be start with small children. Okay.